So you may have heard that Roger Ebert has released a new editorial about why games will never be art. He's written 3 of these so far. The first one was predicated on the argument that games will never be art because game designers have no authorial control, so he says. In the second one, he backpedaled a little bit and said that when he used the term art, he really meant high art, and that not all movies are high art either, but something like Spider-Man can still be really enjoyable, even though it's not high art, and that gamers should just learn to become comfortable with this. Now in this latest one, he's backpedaled a little bit further and said, well, never is an awfully long time, but games will certainly never be art within the lifetime of any gamers living today. And you know, at this point, I really wish Roger Ebert would just shut his mouth. Let me be clear, I'm not saying it's sacrilegious to question games as an art form, but at this point, Roger, you are actively destroying your own argument. You see, back when you released your first and second editorials, you had incised a lot of people. And I think that inspired a lot of game developers to prove you wrong, to prove that our medium can be just as culturally significant as any other art form. And I liked that. I liked having someone to keep us united. And you, sir, were doing an excellent job at that. But don't get me wrong, we'll go on without you. But it was nice having someone to keep that fire lit under our asses. See, the problem, Roger, is that you just don't know when to stop talking. And the more you keep talking, the more it becomes painfully obvious that you are avoiding the important questions, you are purposefully working with nebulous terms, your arguments are internally inconsistent and hypocritical, you're closed-minded, and you simply don't understand the medium. I mean, it's come to the point where you are reviewing games, individual games like Braid and Flower, without ever having played them. And you, sir, are as qualified to review games as a deaf person is to review music. I mean, sure, you might be able to feel some of the bass, but you're never gonna get the whole picture. And that, Roger, is why you have such a hard time seeing the potential in the medium. So Roger, please stop talking, because the only thing you are qualified to say about video games is that you are unqualified to speak about video games. Well, that's all I've got today. I'm Rick, and that was my rant.